This diabetic breakfast is absolutely awesome. You're going to love it. It's only 3 ingredients. It's super crunchy, and it's a new take on the diabetic waffle. Okay, the secret is in my spice cabinet, and yes, it is quite messy. It's that everything bagel seasoning, but 2 other ingredients make the list. And first is egg whites, which is definitely something different because a lot of folks will use the whole egg. And then our mozzarella cheese. Now I have from Aldi, and I also have from Butcher's, which is a local grocery store chain here. 3 ingredients, all you need for this. Grab that whisk, measuring cups. Y'all know I'm messy. It ain't gonna be clean, and it's never gonna be clean. The bowl, and of course your chaffle maker. You want to set up your workstation properly, and I love my dry measuring cups. You can see that these guys are old, and you know what? Old is great. If it's not broken, don't fix it. I have dry measuring spoons, and I have our liquid measuring cup. Now, I hate to do dishes, so I measure everything in our liquid measuring cup. These are tips I want you to learn from me. Why do all those dishes? We have a 1/3 cup of our egg whites. Remember, we're looking at 100% egg whites for this. They're still a great source of protein, 4 grams of protein and 18 calories. And remember, gang, 1 egg is equal to 2 egg whites. So if you're doing another recipe of yours that calls for eggs, you want to replace it with egg whites, go for it. I get asked a lot of questions about eggs and egg whites, and I want to give that variety to folks who are looking to go a little bit lower calorie with their foods. We add a 1/2 cup of our cheese. I am using mozzarella cheese. It tends to be a little bit lower in calorie. And then we're going to add a teaspoon of our everything bagel seasoning. Now, yes, there is no Trader Joe's around me. I have to drive 3 to 4 hours for the nearest Trader Joe's. So when I do, I make it worth my while and I buy this. Now, I do know that Walmart, all the other stores are carrying this. You can see I'm on the struggle bus a little bit with this. If you all have any tips to taking the top off of this, it would be awesome, because guess what? I'm turning Cajun. I am Cajun, so I can't really say I'm turning Cajun. I'm measuring like one right now. We're just going to go ahead and shake in there. So if any tips to take that covering off, I'm sure somebody's going to say use a butter knife, but I am all ears. And hey, if you're new here, I'm Shelly. I'm a dietitian. I wrote the series Skinny Louisiana in the Kitchen. You can scroll in the comments to learn more about that. So let's go ahead and mix all these ingredients together. Now go ahead and plug that chaffle maker in, give it a little spray of Pam. Now this is really important, gang. This is a very thin mixture. And so when you measure it out, you see I'm kind of using an old school ice cream scoop. You want to make sure you get cheese in there, because if you just got the egg white in there and no cheese, it would be kind of like an egg bite, which is still delicious, but we want a chaffle. We want the cheese. It's gonna make it super crispy. Close that lid for 2 to 3 minutes. Grab a paper plate, because I'm fancy like that. And when we lift the lid, look and notice how crispy, how thin this is. It's very different from your traditional chaffle recipes. Go ahead and add a fiber to that. You all know the importance of fiber and protein. I'm gonna link next the best diabetes diet, because it explains that fiber protein combination even more. Gang, if you love this recipe, be sure to like and subscribe.